Lions TV, once again it is all systems go in SE16 this afternoon. The most chaotic pre-season in recent years to my memory. Unbelievable. Obviously there's lots of business to attend to, of course, following the tragic passing of our superb, wonderful chairman, Mr. John Berylson. Today the club appointed his son James as the new chairman of the football club. JB Jr. steps up to the fold. He's got some big shoes to fill, but he's had a mentoring and an apprenticeship from the greatest, his dad. Okay, so it was news we was expecting. It is news that has now been confirmed by the club via a statement which is available to look at on their official Twitter feed and on their website. But if you don't have social media and you don't have a computer, I'm worried about you, access to Google at least, I'll put the statement on the screen now and quickly read it. To our Millwall family, I would like to start by saying on behalf of the Berylson family an enormous and very heartfelt thank you to everyone for the outpouring of love and affection for Dad following the tragic events of last week. This remains a very challenging time for us, but the many of thousands of messages of support we received from our Millwall family have been a source of tremendous comfort. We are immensely grateful for the photos and video tributes from the den and those who took the time to go there or to sign the online book of condolence. Your collective support means more than I can possibly begin to articulate. As we all know, Dad had a deep and infectious love for Millwall. He cared passionately about the players, staff, management and most importantly, our supporters. It is a love that spread throughout the Berylson family, and Mill has become a huge part of our lives for so long now. I've witnessed incredible moments of joy, drama and success at the den alongside my dad, and these memories will last a lifetime. From this day forward though, it is about creating new ones. This is the bit I love. John Berylson, our chairman, had dreams for this club. He had a vision and a plan, and I'm fiercely determined and passionate about continuing his work and building on this foundation. It is with sincere and immeasurable pride that I take on the chairmanship of this great football club. It is what my dad wanted, and I am so thankful for his mentorship since I joined the board of directors in 2010 and blessed by his trust and faith in me. I am also grateful to my Millwall colleagues for their support in recent days, but also more broadly, the advice and guidance they have provided me over the years. We will pay tribute to Dad on the Bristol City game on the first home league game of the season, Saturday the 12th of August. I hope you can all join my family for this very emotional occasion. This will mark the start of a new era, one in which we will strive to fulfil Dad's legacy. We are Millwall, we are family. James Berylson. And that's pretty much everything you would really want to hear from your new chairman. It says there, of course, in the statement that he has been on the board of directors since 2010. And I'm not sure I've mentioned this in an earlier video that I've done. I may not have. I remember, obviously, when John tragically passed, there was, of course, an outpouring of love and devastation, but also people immediately, of course, on top of their grief, will worry about the football club and what happens with it. And I remember a video that the club put out during lockdown, I think, and it was a Q&A with Mr. Berylson. And in that Q&A, it is available on their YouTube channel, he said that, that he was asked what will happen after John Berylson is no longer around for Millwall Football Club. And he said, the foundations are in place for my family to take over, and my son will become chairman. And everything, that I love about the club has now spread to him and the rest of my family. So, of course, we didn't want it to happen how it's happened, and it's been up in the air. But fair play to John Berylson for, giving us this legacy. Fair play to his son and his family for carrying it on, because it must be a very difficult time for them. And, of course, if you don't know, as I said, it's said in that statement, he's been on the board of directors since 2010. So he's no stranger to the club. He's got the bug for SE16, just like his dad has. And as far as we know from now, we continue to go forward. It's not been the easiest start, possibly the hardest start ever, one you never expect to have to a pre-season. But I really think this could galvanise us and push us forward, and I really hope it does. So what do we know about JB Jr.? Of course, he's John Berylson's son, and he's American, that's pretty obvious. But other than that, not too much. So I did a little bit of digging before. He has been involved in the family business, and John Berylson did have many businesses and things going on, so he's been part of that. He's 42 years old, so our chairman is actually younger than me. That makes me feel very old, and he went to Harvard University, so he's obviously a very intelligent man, and I look forward to seeing how the club moves forward from here. Again, look, fair play to him and the family, because when they got the news, when we all got the news, it was terrible for us, but for that to happen to, their dad, husband, grandfather, really, really tragic. But they said the players are out in Spain. We want the players to stay in Spain. We want them to carry on as they would have done. And it is really sad. It's hand on heart still getting me down now talking about it. But John Berylson would have wanted the club to move forward. He wouldn't have wanted this to become, you know, it is a sob story, but he wouldn't have wanted for people to dwell on it forever, I'm sure. And in time, as I said, he will be remembered in a way that he should have been and honoured by the club and the supporters. So that's that. Berylson's the new chairman, James Berylson, of course, son to John. And moving on quickly, new kit came out today. Always causes a stir, the new kit. People either love it or hate it. It's a little bit like Marmite. I've put behind me some of my favourite kits from down the years. I did try to find, I do like that Catsy Morgan one, but I did try to put the playoff winning shirt from the 16-17 season, but I couldn't find it. Anyway, but yeah, those two are my favourite two of all time. They're originals, by the way. Not off players, I wish, but ones I got off eBay. Anyway, the new kit is out. Look, I said this on the post on social media earlier. I'm not 12 years old anymore, so I don't really care what the kit looks like. I'm more concerned about how the team perform in it. But I know a lot of people really passionate about kits. I'm passionate about kits, just retro ones. Not the new ones don't really bother me. There's the kit now on the screen. It's not really for me. The tag from the club was moving into the future or moving forward. I think they're trying to let us know, okay, look, we've hung some old kits up there with it. We understand our heritage, but we're trying to move into the future a bit. It looks a little bit futuristic. For me, probably the worst kit since the Tony the Tiger one. I'll put that on the screen, that one from a few years ago. And ones I liked, obviously, was the one when we got promoted. And the Husky one from a couple of seasons ago with a gold collar. Really like that one as well. But there you go. There's the kits. Have your comments on them below. Let me know your favourites, your worst, your bests. And a little message of good luck going forward for our new chairman, James Berylson, JB Jr. That's your lot for today. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, because we are off to the Priestfield Stadium as we take on a whole plethora of ex-Millwall players and managers in a pre-season friendly. It is sold out to Millwall fans. I will see you in sunny Gillingham if you're going. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.